What if you could just make things and you didn't need to worry about if it was optimized for an algorithm? Do you think that world would be a better place? Or does part of the joy of creating actually come from having to compete for attention? If your audience was obligated to view your videos and every time you posted you got 1 million views, no fewer, no more, would that make it easier or harder to make videos? Maybe the problem isn't the pressure, maybe it's just how we respond to it. I wonder about these things. So all of that was filmed back in July. I've been working on this video for a little while, and then I got to a point where I didn't know where I was going with it, and I didn't know how else to articulate my thoughts, and so I kind of shelved the idea for a little while, and I opened it up this morning, and I was like, I still have thoughts on this, but I don't want to do it in sort of this very dramatic way. Yes, the algorithm, my little quotes here, can kill your creativity, absolutely. At the same time, it can only do what you let it, in my opinion. As far as I am concerned, the algorithm is just a machine that's trying to figure out what people want to watch in order to keep them watching longer or to come back for more. It's just a revealing of human behavior and wants. It is just a tool. We can use it to destroy or we can use it to build. And so many people play the blame game with it of like, oh, the algorithm isn't bringing my videos in front of people's eyeballs. And I just don't think that that's fair, because the point of it, like YouTube wants people on their platform as long as possible. That's how they get ad revenue, all that stuff. And so it would be detrimental if there was anything that caused people to leave the platform. To me, my takeaway to that conclusion is, if I'm having an issue with viewership and getting my videos in front of people's eyeballs, then the issue is with me and not with the algorithm, because the algorithm actively wants people to stay on the platform, not click away. So it could be that maybe my videos cause people to want to click away, or it's a conclusion from various data, and so it's not putting my videos in front of people. It's my fault. My thumbnails, my titles, the presentation and packaging, and how just the general content of my video, probably in that order. Roberto Blake had a tweet, and he said, "Volume beats luck." And I've been playing the volume game, if I've been playing a game at all. I've been trying not to play the game because I don't like the game. I think it's stupid and it drives me nuts. But if it's one or the other, then I've been playing a volumes game. I've uploaded more in the past month than I have since I first started my YouTube channel, which, by the way, was in 2010. It was 15 years ago I started my YouTube channel. I just think that people view the algorithm all wrong, and it's easier to play the blame game, and that it's a tool, and you can use tools for multiple different purposes. That we should use the tool to inform us, to build us up, to help us, instead of, throwing it out, blaming it, all that stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense that the algorithm is working against us. It's like, no, that's not how it works. That wouldn't make sense from a business model standpoint. And so there are things, I don't know what they are. I mean, I do. There are things that we can do in order to use it to our advantage, and that should be the goal. How can I use the algorithm to my advantage? And I know that the types of videos that are sit down like this, the vlog style, they're making a comeback. They are popular. And so in that case, if what I am doing is a format that people are watching, that means that it is just a volume game. It is a packaging game, and it is a volume game. And my goal right now, because of course I want viewership, of course I want all people to view the things that I make. That's the point of art and creativity and expression, is to share that with others. My goal is to just play the volume game. post as much as I can and find that middle ground between quantity and quality. And there's something in there, and I will figure it out. And it may take me 50 videos or 100 videos. But if it's 50 videos, then I'm close to halfway there. And that feels pretty good. And at this rate, at this trend, I could be there by the end of this year. And that'll give me data that will be so useful in this. And it's information that is educational for me, for my day job as a video editor, as making videos for clients who are posting videos on social media. The more I do this on a personal level and can gather data, the better I can be at my day job. So this is multi-purpose, multifunctional, and it's just interesting and fascinating. And I know that we're all kind of probably in this thing together. We're all trying to kind of figure all this out. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching and listening. I hope some of this was encouraging or helpful or insightful or just we're in this together kind of feeling where we can kind of relate and have some encouragement with that. So thank you so much for being here, and you will see me in my next video. Take it easy. I'll see you later.